Hi, Scorpio. This is your mid-month October reading. It's for October 15th to 31st. It's your angel and spirituality reading. I've already pre-shuffled your cards for you and laid them out. In this row right here, I am using the energy oracle cards for you. Okay, this is your situation. I was guided to lay 3 different situations out for you. And I say that because for some of the videos or signs that I do, I'm not always guided to lay out 3 different situations. It's whatever I'm led to lay out that pertains to you. Okay. So in the first row, this is going to be the situation for you. In the second row, I'm using the angel tarot. Okay. And this is what the angels are trying to tell you about the situation. In the third row, I'm using the Soul Journeys Life Lesson cards. I did incorporate them into the readings for all my readings. I think they're very important for everyone to know. And the purpose for these cards are to help you realize and gain insight into whatever experiences, situations, or people that are occurring in your life, that they're there for a reason. So I don't want you to lose sight of that. Our soul has already incarnated to the earth plane before we even came here in the physical body. So these situations, circumstances, the people that are occurring in your life, they're actually being presented to you, okay, as a lesson to help you evolve into your highest self, okay? And that's important for you to know for any situation that you're in so that you can take on that higher perspective about it and respond to it, okay? So these are going to tell you for each situation what it is that your soul is trying to learn from the situation so that you can learn this lesson and you can move through the situation, okay? And then in this fourth row right here, this is what the angels are guiding you to do in the situation. I gotta say, Scorpio, your 3 situations that I have laid out, that came out for you in the cards are just, they're beautiful. Okay. There's a lot of changes taking place for you guys. There's a really lot of good news coming your way, and things that are going to be happening for you. So I'm very excited to give you these messages. So let's get to situation 1. Okay. The situation here is you have attachment. I'm going to show you this up close because I don't know if you can see it. And she is in the reverse position, this card, okay? And this is a good thing. I love seeing this in the reverse position for you, okay? This tells me that there's something that you detached yourself from that you needed to detach from so that you can move forward on your path or your journey, all right? So these are old habits. These are old ways of thinking. These are old patterns. It could be your lifestyle. There's some type of change and detachment that you were able to break away from, shift, or move through. Okay. So that's awesome because that is very difficult to do sometimes when we're attached to things. And the card that you have by it for your angel card, this is the 3 of Fire, and it talks about abundance. The angels are telling you that things look very good for you, and to have patience at this time, and to make long-term plans. All right. So this is what the angels are telling you about this situation. Now, your life lesson card for you, for your soul, is purpose, and it says, "I know what I am here to do." Okay. So for some of you, I really sense that you broke away from something, within yourself. Someone you thought you were, something you thought you were supposed to do, um, and you realized that you weren't, and you were able to detach from that. And what the angels are saying, you've now stepped into your truth. You're and stepping into your truth now, you're going to be able to fulfill your purpose. And that's the lesson for you, in the situation. Like I said, it says, "I know what I am here to do now." And because you were able to detach from this way of thinking or whatever, set of beliefs that you had about yourself or about your life or about your life work, you came to a different set of beliefs about that. And you broke away from the old set of beliefs. And in doing so, you went in a new direction, or you're about to go in a new direction, and you just may not know it yet. Okay. And the angels are really congratulating you, and they're saying that this direction, because you broke away from these attachments, the old mindsets, the old beliefs, the conditioning from society, on what you should do, what you shouldn't do. If you do this, you'll be accepted. If you don't do this, you won't. You broke away from that, Scorpio. And that's so awesome to hear. Um, the angels are saying you went in this direction and it was a right direction for you. You've come into your own. You understand what your purpose is and what you need to do. And what the angels are guiding you to do right now is to move forward in this direction, whatever direction this is for you, Scorpio. And they're encouraging you to stretch your wings and fly. They're telling you not to underestimate yourself and to insert your independence and your creativity. So for some of my Scorpios, you definitely let go of something. And like I said, I really strongly feel this is a sense of who you thought you were. I almost want to say that you actually stepped into your divine being, of who you were really created to be. And that's a process. That's a journey in itself to be able to walk away from the condition and doing the things that you thought you were supposed to do, um, in regards to choices and decisions you made in your life. And this can be in regards to the type of life work you were doing, in your career. It could be in regards to, relationships, really any area. It's general, so I can't specify. Um, but that takes a lot of hard work to do. And I really feel like some of my Scorpios, you really did. You broke away from something, um, that was keeping you chained up and unhappy for a long time. But you broke away from those attachments, of the condition and all of that. And like your angels are saying, you are on the right path and that things are looking really good. And they're just letting you know, have some patience because you've come into your purpose. You've walked in this direction, but things will still take time to unfold. But they want you to know you are on the right path right now. Okay. And they're encouraging you to make long-term plans of this and that this path and heed into their guidance of making the long-term plans is going to bring you abundance your way. Now, abundance, some people just think of abundance in terms of monetary, money, materials. And that is one aspect of abundance, but it can be abundance on every level, the emotional, the mental, the physical, the spiritual level, okay? Especially if you're fulfilling your purpose and you're in your purpose. Because when we fulfill our purpose serves us. Okay, so you're going to have abundance on every single level that there is on this, path that you chose to walk out on, and that took you to have to break away from the old parts of your life. And now that you've done that you broke away from the old, the angels are letting you know that there's new coming in, and that this purpose that you've coming into your truth, your true divinity, your light, this is going to serve you, and they're encouraging you to stretch your wings and fly. They're letting you know, don't underestimate yourself. This is the right way. This is the path that's going to bring you to enlightenment and going to give you abundance in every area of your life. And they're telling you, insert your independence and your creativity. So there's something from my Scorpios being, now that you have stepped into your purpose, there's something you're going to create and that you're going to share with the world. And your angels are really encouraging you to do that. And they want you to know, okay, whatever this is, I don't know what it is, but they want you to know the world needs this from you. Okay? So whatever this is for you, Scorpio, continue. Please continue and continue to move forward. You have support from the angels, so make sure that you're calling upon them. Okay? So I love seeing that first situation because I know personally to break away from societal conditioning or to be conditioned from your past and to grow up or living your whole life thinking you were supposed to do this one thing, or this was the career you were supposed to have, or this was the type of life that you were supposed to have, whether you were living in a place of lack or poverty or anything like that. To break away from that and see the truth, like I said, in itself is a journey. But I'm definite that you learned a lot of lessons along the way, and the angels are letting you know you are in your purpose. This is where you're supposed to be. So very excited to see that for you, Scorpio. In the second situation, we have the thinking man. Okay, we have star, we have freedom, and we have six of water. Okay, and this situation is it's very unique, and there's a few messages that I get out of it, for you, Scorpio. Okay, with the thinking man here, this means that there's a potential person, a teacher in your life, either now or that's going to be coming in. And I'm going to say that it's a male because it's not the thinking woman card. Okay. So if they're not in your life now, they're going to arrive soon. All right. Um, this person may enter your life to educate you. Okay. Um, in the direction that you've chosen to go in, okay? Or they may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuits. And I'm getting that because you have the star, which is all about wholeness and healing, okay? So I feel like this is some type of spiritual type of direction that you're going in, and someone is going to come along your path and help you move in this direction or help you with some type of healing so that you can become whole again. This card also means this person coming in that's going to help you and serve as a teacher. They can also help you in your personal or some type of professional growth. Okay. So I feel like some of my Scorpios, there's something that you want to do. There is a direction that you want to go in, and it could be that you want to give healing to other people. It could be energy healing, spiritual healing, something along those lines that you're really wanting to do. If it's not for yourself, and this person is going to come in and help you do that. This person also, okay, I won't disclude it, all right, I will add it, is a man who may also be a love interest that's coming your way, or it could just be a male friend, all right? But what the angels want you to know is to be on the lookout for this person, okay, in the physical world, okay, and be open to their information, to what they have to offer you, and to learn what you can. These lessons are going to be very valuable for you in this direction that you're going in. And for some of my Scorpio, this is a new direction. These situations can intertwine because they're all drawn in one spread. Okay, so some of them can resonate with one another. Okay, um, this could be for some of you a new discipline, a new technique, a new course of study, or a healing practice. And what the angels are saying, if this is it, it could change your life forever. What I'm getting is that some of you are going in a direction where you want a spiritually based practice. And what the angels are saying is that you're on the right path. And they're telling you that this direction that you're going in brings you happy times. And they're telling you to make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. And that's the key here. I want you to know that, okay? Because when we go in a new direction and we start something that we're really passionate about, okay? And I think for some of my Scorpios, this area that you're going in, this spiritually based practice or profession, I'm really getting that for some of my Scorpios. It will be for the upliftment of others. You will help them become whole, and you will help them heal, and they will do the same for you in return. Okay? So the angels are saying you are on the right path, all right? And possibly there could be someone to come along and help you move in that direction. But to remember to stay positive about it and to make long-term plans. When we start something sometimes, um, and if it doesn't take off right away or the way that we anticipated it to take off, we can get very discouraged, forgetting that there's a process. There's a process that takes place, and the angels want to remind you that everything happens in divine timing. So to continue on this path, continue working, but if you don't see the results that you're anticipating, what they're saying is do not focus on that outcome. Just focus on the process and whatever area this is for you, okay? And in divine timing, things will come through. What you have for your soul life lesson card is freedom. And it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So some of my Scorpios, you've taken your limitations off yourself, and you're starting to see what you can actually do now. All right, you're realizing there are no limitations in this physical world because we have the universal law of attraction. Okay, so what we're put out there, our intentions and our actions, the universe will come in and it will support it. And what the angels are saying, you have the freedom to create this and the power. All right, and this is going to bring happiness in your life. And I get that some of my Scorpios, you moved in this direction because you do believe and you do feel that it will bring a sense of wholeness, completeness, and happiness to your life. Okay, and that's going to be your lesson here is to realize that You create your happiness. So it's going to be detaching from things, material things, from people, whatever it is that you feel that you needed, or that you thought, believed were bringing your happiness to you, and realizing that you create your happiness, not those things, not those people. You don't need to rely on other people for your happiness. Okay. And I tell people all the time in my practice, if you're waiting for someone to make you happy, you are going to wait a very long time, because it's not their responsibility to make you happy. It is your responsibility for your own happiness. And our happiness comes from our choices and decisions, even though they're not always easy. But what the angels are saying is you've set yourself free. You've gone in a direction that you wanted to go in, that you felt and you believed would bring you happiness, which will allow new to enter your life. Okay. In your fourth column here, what the angels are guiding you to do, what I feel, you have 6 of water. Okay. So this card is about memories from your history or your childhood. It can be issues regarding children, and it can also be romanticizing the past. So what the angels are saying for some of my Scorpios, there's parts of your past that need to be healed emotionally, or experiences that you need to let go of, okay? So that you can create that space for yourself, for happiness to come in, okay? If we're hanging on to past experiences or people that were not good, unhealthy, or toxic, those energies, they linger in us, okay? And they prevent the happiness that we really want to come to us. Okay, so what the angels are saying is set yourself free from anything in the past. Okay, and this does bring a sense of wholeness and healing, because the star card, like I said, she's all about becoming whole and healed, and feeling content and balanced, and things flowing in and out of us, in a natural state of flow. All right, so what I'm getting is the angels are telling you, set yourself free from any type of past, um, things that have you emotionally connected, that are weighing you down, so that you can create the space for the happiness to come. We have to create that space. So if we're stuck in our past, a past situation, a past relationship that didn't work, a job that didn't work out, something in your life that just didn't work out, if we're stuck in that, then those emotions are stuck in us, okay? And then if you don't free that up, you don't create space for the emotions that you really want, that happiness, that peace, that sense of contentment, that feeling healed and whole, okay? For some of you, this could be a person coming back from your past that helps you in this process. But for some of my Scorpios, there's definitely some type of healing that needs to take place for you, okay? So that you can have this freedom. Like I said, this is the life lesson that your soul needs, so that it can evolve and you can become your highest self. All right. There's many reasons we want to evolve, and that's what the soul lessons are for. They're to help us evolve. We want to get to our highest self so we can be in our highest vibration. Um, for those of you who don't really know what I'm talking about when I say highest self or highest vibration, we want to be vibrating at a very high frequency, at a very high level, because those are those emotions of happiness, of joy, of peace, and contentment. And when we can radiate that out and vibrate that out, the universe will radiate that back to us. Okay? And that's what we all want. That's what we're all seeking in these journeys along our path. Okay? So whatever's showing up for you in this situation, will bring a sense of wholeness and healing, but you got to get the soul lesson here, okay? You got to get the soul lesson. You got to release the past, anything that's in your past. Some of you are romanticizing about the past, and for some of you, you're doing that because there might be good emotions there, something that you're thinking about, but you have to release your past so that you can be whole. Because you can't be in your past and be in your present at the same time. Okay, that's what the angels are telling you. So there is some type of healing work that needs to be done, energy healing. You can go online. There's a lot of information on energy healing. Okay, especially if it has to do with any type of childhood history, and things like that. But I would definitely, in this situation, encourage you to just look at that aspect of your life and reflect on it so that you can set yourself free. All right. And it looks like there's going to be someone who comes into your life that may help you do this. Okay. So there's actually two different messages that are in this situation right here for you. Okay. But the angels are letting you know that there are happy times that are coming. Okay. There is healing and wholeness coming to your life. They're encouraging you to set yourself free from your past at the same time. And they really want you to know you have the power, and free will to create this happiness in your life. And they're really urging you to release whatever parts of your past that are not serving you so that the new can come in for you. Okay. So it is a very good message, but it's got a lot of insight for you, Scorpio. Okay. For you to look at. And this third message down here, this is really an awesome message for you, Scorpio. But I feel like for some of my Scorpios, it's a heaviness for you too right now in your life. Okay. There's something within the family unit. Okay. And the family unit can consist of parents, siblings, anything like that. Okay. This card, where it says happy family, this is reversed. Okay. This is in the reverse for you. And it's very ironic that it's followed by the Ten of Air, which is the end of a difficult situation. The soul lesson for you in this is death. And then for what the angels want you to do is it's the dreamer. It's the fool in the original tarot. It's taking a leap of faith and going into a new direction. So this, like I said, this is awesome. There's a releasing that needs to go on, and there's a transformation that needs to happen, and that's going to occur. I'm going to tell you what the cards mean and how to get there, Scorpio, and a new beginning for you. But I feel like it's very heavy for some of my Scorpios right now, that this situation is weighing on you. So, especially with the Ten of Air, you're feeling very, very weighed down with this disconnect in the family. So this is definitely something that is happening in the family unit, with people that you care about and people that you love. All right. When it's reversed, this card, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members. Okay. Or close friends as well. Okay. There's something that's standing in the way between you and your present family members. All right. The lesson, though, in every relationship, like I said, whether it's your husband, wife, spouse, your sibling, a friend, whoever it is, okay, the lesson in every relationship is supposed to be honor yourself first, okay? And sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. And the karma of it is to just let it go. And that's what I get that the angels are telling you in this situation, Scorpio, to let this situation go, because you have the Ten of Air, which means the ending of something. And they're encouraging you and they're telling you that there's an end of a difficult situation. Okay. Like I said, sometimes it's just a karmic type of thing, a relationship that there was, or something that occurred, and it's been paid now. And now it's time to release it. It's time to release it and let it go and not hang on to it. And that's what the angels are saying. You need to release this and to let this end. And they're encouraging you to embrace the change and to expect things to get better now. For some of you, this has to do with an addiction with a family member that caused the disconnect or something along those lines. And they're saying, release it. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay? Whenever I see the 10, it usually signifies the end of something. And whenever there's an ending, there's a beginning. And you have the death card and you have the new beginning card in this situation. So you definitely have to let this go and release it. Let it go. And the angels are saying, embrace the change of having to do this, of learning to let it go, or learning what the karmic bonds are. They serve a purpose. When people come in our lives, and sometimes they're gone, and we don't understand why, sometimes they were just there because we needed to learn a lesson. And once we learn those lessons, don't be surprised if they're gone after that. Okay? It happens all throughout our lives and in cycles. They're there and then they're gone. They're there and they're gone. Or God can also be removing those people out of your life because they're only going to stand in the way of where He's trying to bring you on your path. They don't serve you anymore. They don't serve your highest good. So he'll remove them. And if it's in the family unit, that could be very hard, very challenging. And that is why you have the Ten of Air. Ten of Air is like the Ten of Swords. You're just completely depleted right now, Scorpio, with this situation. Whatever this disrupt is or this disconnect is, you're just weighed down and you're worn out by it. And the angels are saying, stop trying to control it. Just release it. That's all you can do at this point is let it go. The soul lesson card for this is death. This is very ironic. It says, I am learning that the endings are merely beginnings. That's a huge lesson to learn. And it's funny because, like I said, you have the ending card here. And then in the fourth column, where what the angels want you to do is the new beginning card. The new beginning card is taking a leap of faith, following your dreams. And for some of you, when you release this situation and you let it go, and there's that death, which is always a transformation for us because we have to learn something. It's almost like we're pushing against the tides and we don't want to do it. So it's like an internal battle or conflict for ourselves. And it could take us a while through the battle until we're feeling defeated and we realize there's nothing we can do about it, that we surrender. Okay, and surrender is very hard for us in the world that we live in because we want to be in control. We always want to be in control because then it reduces fear and anxiety for us. We don't have to fear things. We don't have the anxiety over it because we're in control and we know what's going to happen. That is the lesson. Okay, to learn to let things go, especially if they're difficult to you. Okay, let the control go. Trust God. Surrender the situation to Him. Give it to Him. Okay. And like I said, your soul lesson is to remember that when we learning that endings are merely beginnings, and what the angels are wanting you to do in this is to let it go. But they're also saying there's a new beginning, okay, to dream what it is that you want in your life. Because whatever this isn't what you want. All right, you got Ten of Swords here. You got disrupt and chaos in the family life or with a person. This is not what you want. This does not serve you. This does not serve your highest good, even though it may be very difficult for you. But this has worn you out and it's pulling you down. Okay? You need to let it end, Scorpio. Whoever this is, for whatever Scorpios there are, okay? And to realize that when you let it end, when you release the old, you allow the new to come in, okay? And they're telling you, by doing that, there could be some unexpected opportunities that come your way that will serve you. Okay, remember, God has a good plan for our life, and it's not to hurt us. Okay, and sometimes we just don't want to let go of things, even if they're not good for us and they're not in our highest good, until we're almost forced. So your angels are really, really guiding you, and they want you to learn this lesson that if you will let this go, this unhealthy, I don't know if it's unhealthy, toxicity, disrupt, whatever it is, and I'm not trying to put bad terms on it. I just know that it's not good for you, Scorpio, and your angels really want you to release it. That if you can let that end, you'll see the new beginning, and you have the dreamer right here. You have the dreamer right here. Okay, and they're telling you, take this leap of faith and learn this lesson for your soul, because this is going to really help you evolve. I love seeing the death card in any reading that I do, even if I'm using the original tarot. The death card is one of the best cards you can get if you ask me, because it means the old is leaving. Okay, you're letting something go. It's gone. It's dead. And usually there becomes a new deep transformation with that, because you're being forced, like I said, to let go of that control and to surrender and to let and see what God can do in your life, which will bring a profound, deep new transformation in you, okay, as well as your relationship with Him, okay? All right, Scorpio, this is your reading for mid-month, okay? Anyone watching the Scorpio video, or anyone's watching or looking for the other video, please allow me the time to get the videos out, okay? These are mid-months for the 15th. I started recording them the other day, a few days early, okay? So they're actually coming out very early, but I know some of you really want to see them, and I love that you're viewing and you want them. I really do appreciate it. All my subscribers, I really truly do. I feel very blessed that you're watching my recordings. But you have to remember, you have to give me time to put the videos out for you too. Okay. I can only do so many videos a day. They are very time consuming. I love doing them for you in the time that I have, but my time is limited, just like yours is, due to personal responsibilities. So please just be very patient. I don't want you to get upset. I don't want you to stop unfollowing me. Okay. I know some of you have come a little antsy with waiting for them. I never leave a sign out. If I don't do a video for a sign, it is just simply because I could not get it out, and it's for no other reason. Okay. All right. All my information is in the description box if you would like to contact me. Scorpio, I love your reading for you. There's so much going on. So much going on. Remember to call upon your angels, ask them for help or any type of assistance that you need. They will not intervene. We have that free will, so you must call upon them and they will be right there for you. Scorpio, enjoy the rest of your month. I hope everything that you're wishing for comes your way.